いよいよ再出発の時だ。本気よくでみろ。これはどうかね。超えないことを進める。ほっ、よく見ておけ。問題なさそうだな。
名実ともに俺たちは世界一の海賊団だ。はっ、相手にならねえ。あはははは、カウサリ。お前と会うのも最後かもしれねえからな、白ひげ。さあ行くぞ、生きててこその殺し合い。ワンピースバウンティーラッシュ。わっはっはっは。
Well, hello to my lovely viewers, it's PNG. Thank you for tuning to my One Piece Bounty Rush video. As you've seen, and anyone that joined the live broadcast from Bandai Bounty Rush, you know they have announced the part 2, the finale of the 5th anniversary, which is I already and most of the YouTubers already predicted. Following the trend, they normally will now release 3 EXs before the official end of the anniversary. And part 2, they have announced surprisingly 2 characters. And I did not expect the first Bounty Festival character. I thought it was just only 1 extreme unit. And of course, they announced the new Rayleigh. Yeah, the Dark Defender Rayleigh, the first version of the Dark Element unit. And after Rayleigh's been announced, pretty much anyone would have guessed who's the next EX. But on the trailer, you've probably seen it. But let's just go one thing at a time, and we will see how Rayleigh is like. He's my favorite class as well, and Dark Element. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to get Rayleigh. So let's have a look at his traits first. So Rayleigh's character traits: acquire a defensive shield. Durability is at 10% of max HP when spawning, so he has a shield on him, so which is good. So he actually can self-defend himself. When performing a perfect dodge, inflict a mid-range area stun effect for 5 seconds, plus a mid-range area attack with a knockback effect. This will deal a fixed percentage damage of 30% of the enemy's max HP. Exactly the same as his prime version, so he actually can use this ability while as a defender form. I'm just wondering, does he get a quick cooldown on the dodge though? When performing a perfect dodge, recover durability of defense shield by 50%, restores the shield if it was destroyed. Oh, okay, instead of dodge, he gets defensive shield back. So yeah, that's pretty good. Also reduce the cooldown time of dodge by 100%. Excellent. So he's got exactly the same ability as the prime Rayleigh, and plus, of course, got that shield as well. So he's going to be quite difficult to deal with. Resist stagger, being down, and knock back for a set period of time after using skill 2 is used. Okay, I need to look at what skill 2 does really, because we've all seen the trailer, so it might be useful. Trait 1, when your HP is 50% or more, when your HP is 50% or more, reduce the received damage by 30%, which is good, and also can ignore the enemies and refill the treasure gauge. Not bad, that's good. When in the around your captured treasure area, boost the cooldown reduction speed of skill 2 by 50% and resist stagger effect as well. Pretty good. He's going to be quite firm and sturdy. And trait 2, recover HP equal to the 30% of damage dealt up to 1500. So yeah, every damage he does get HP recovery, similar to Mihawk then. That's going to be the same ability. When attacking enemies with the element you are strong against, increase damage by 30% and nullify the trait 1 trait 1 HP with left after KO. Okay, that will counter Oden easily, man, or any characters that has always left with 1 HP to survive a one shot. All right, and he's strong against light, so basically he can actually hurt a light element a lot. Oh, come on, man. All right, then Rayleigh's skills then. So the Dark King's Flash, so it's about 26-second cooldown, a long-range charge attack, nullify stagger for a set period of time, acquired attack debuff at level 5. So that skill, I think it was the one that, yeah, that skill's going to be deadly, man. Yeah, I think that's the charge one, isn't it? Yeah. Then skill 2, I advise you not to cross that line. Oh yeah, that skill, that where she just, I don't know, uses sword and cross and made a mark on the line. I believe what it does is reduce damage received from the enemy while the skill button is held down, because if you remember, when he marked that line, all the hakis, aura and lightnings are around him, so he can hold it down, launch a long range area attack after a certain period of time, and when the skill button is released, damage dealt will change based on the enemy max HP. This will deal a fixed percentage of damage and will not increase due to critical hit. So it does a fixed damage then, so it doesn't hurt any further than that. Reduce chance of getting pushed away when attacked by enemy and while the skill is activated, nullify stagger for a set period of time. Okay, so he does receive damage reduction while holding it down, so it's going to be tanky. I believe it's going to be like 70%. It does not make it clearly until we see the official character tomorrow, of course. I believe this will be like really just scare the enemy and just make them don't know what you're going to do when you're going to release it. So it's going to be quite a tough one. And man, Rayleigh, finally we got a new Rayleigh, and it's going to be a good one, and it's my favorite class as well. So that's really, really good. And then, of course, finally, Bandai, well, we thought it's gonna be Blackbeard, but unfortunately, no. Blackbeards have to stay further back now. I believe he's gonna be released at 5.5 anniversary now. But we know if Rayleigh's been introduced, then we'll be getting the new EX Goldie Rugia, the new Dark Element Runner this time. So interestingly, I don't know, I thought it would be an attacker, but since it's a runner, not bad. I guess we can use a different class, and Rugia got a new form. Instead of buffing the old one, they give us a new Rugia, and it's a Dark Element runner. Absolutely, just pretty much saying that he's going to counter my Whitebeard. Bloody hell, man. Well, I haven't read his traits yet, so let's just read his traits properly then. So let's have a look. So, character traits. Nullify stun and recover 15% of HP one time when enough damage is taken from the enemy to KO the character. Okay, well actually, then Rayleigh will just counter you on this one. Rayleigh will just get rid of that because it doesn't mean anything to Rayleigh, and also Oden's skill 2 as well. Okay, can ignore the enemy and capture the treasure. Okay, so it's like a law and kid and law, we can just capture without any issue. While capturing the treasure and taking damage from enemies, for the first 3 hits receive only. Oh, okay, so after 3 hits from while capturing, then the 4th hit, it does not matter at all. Okay, so you become invincible. Gee, so you have to kill him within that 3 hit. Inflict a mid-range area stun effect for 5 seconds. Oh, Jesus. And reduce the enemy defense by 20% for 20 seconds. Nullify when interrupted from capturing. Okay. Resist dagger being down and knock back for a set period of time after skill 2 is used, and also boost the cooldown reduction speed of skill 1 by 100%. Okay, so the one that's highlighted, while you're capturing, you can actually inflict stun, which is actually quite deadly. But of course, there's quite a few characters out there that does not get inflict stun, like my Zoro. Zoro just keep beating him down then. Well, Roger will become invincible after 3 hits. So yeah, if he survived that, you can't take it from him then. Okay, so then we look at the what is it? The next bits. Yep. Trait 1. When your allies are not near the treasure area around your enemy's treasure, increase the capture speed by 50% and resist dagger effect. Okay, so if you're alone, you will able to speed up the capture and resist dagger to attack, which is not bad. While you are capturing treasure, resist dagger and being down, and also reduce damage received by 50%. Okay, so you're quite tanky already. But so skill 2 will be good as well. You'll be, because while you are we'll see what the skill 2 is like first. When in around your enemy's treasure area, reduce the damage by 30% and nullify immobilizing status effect inflicted by enemy. What? So in other words, immobilizing, that means there's quite a few status effect can actually. So tremor, stun, candify, shock, those skill will able to be nullified. Are you kidding me? Damn, he can nullify a lot of status infliction, you know. But of course, he won't get. He can't. Well, if you incinerate or burn, that will keep going. So even freezing, he will immobilize. He will actually nullify it. Oh, jeez, man, this Roger, I can't believe it, man. All right, trait 2. After receiving damage from an enemy which is 20% or more of your max HP, recover 30% of HP. Damn, okay. Just same one as the old Roger. After stunning an enemy, your attack increased by 50% for 10 seconds. Jeez. And when you capture a treasure area, recover 30% HP and reduce the cooldown skill of skill 2 by 20%. Sounds like Roger's going to be a busted character, man. I think he might be going to be giving the same vibe as you playing the film Red Shanks when he was first released, absolute dominating the game. Alright, I'm not looking forward to it. I can't believe they have released something that makes my Whitebeard look like it's going to have a bit of challenge. But it depends. I will still face up that Roger. Alright, so let's have a look at skills now. Then Roger's ability and skills. Skill 1, you can only risk death while you are still alive. That's skill 1. Cooldown is about 29 seconds. A long range area attack with a knockback effect deals additional damage to defenders. Are you kidding me? Damage dealt while disregard damage reduction and become temporarily invincible after use, and attack debuff effect at level 5. This skill, it sounds really deadly to defenders, and my Whitebeard is not going to look forward to it. It disregard damage reduction. Are you kidding me? So I need to bust up my Whitebeard has high defense as possible so it can take less damage as possible. This Roger is absolutely taking a pee, man. Alright. Skill 2, Divine Departure, so Kamosari, 32-second cooldown. While the skill button is held down, damage received from enemies is reduced. I believe it's probably like 30, 50 or 70% damage reduction, and you are able to move. Yeah, if you saw the trailer, he can run with it. It's a running Kamosari instead of standing still now. Oh my god, sorry. It's going to be stupidly deadly. Launches a long-range area attack with a chance to stun, yeah, after a certain period of time, or when the skill button is released. So it depends when you want to release it, really. Adds the amount of damage, reduced damage received by the enemies while the skills have and dealt to the enemy. Are you kidding me? It's just like the skill, the old Roger where he's hold his skill button down and then whatever he takes, he release it back to you. Alright, however, any damage reduced by trait effect will not be added. Yeah, okay, that's good then. Damage dealt while changed based on the enemy's max HP. Okay, this will deal a fixed percentage damage of will not increase due to critical hit. Attack ignores obstacle. So you can go through walls? Jeez, alright. Nullify staggers for set period of time. Acquire defense debuff at level 5. Well, I don't know what you all think, man, but sounds like Roger is going to be a near busted character. As I said, I have the same vibe that he's going to be like the film Red Shanks when he was released, just dominates everybody. But of course, I believe my Whitebeard still can hold him down, but you have to be absolutely careful with Roger for running with his skills, especially skill 1 can ignore defense, well, ignore damage reduction, but he can't ignore defense. So in other words, as long as you got strong defense stats, you might be able to tank it. But you just have to be absolutely careful because dark element characters are strong against light characters. But the rest of the elements like blue, green, and red can take on Roger. You just have to make sure that you don't get hit by his skills. Luckily, this Roger doesn't have the attack stacking up, but he does deal high damages. But he's a runner, so his main priority is to capture treasure. So I don't think you have to be that concerned. But overall, there's a two new characters, and the new Rayleigh and also the new Extreme Roger will be releasing tomorrow. So after the EX Zoro's banner disappears, then these will be replaced. So I for certainly that EX, New Roger, and Rayleigh will be in the same banner. That it depends. I think everyone's going to be probably able to max out that Rayleigh quite easily, but it's going to be the same banner that you will have to summon unless they separate it, which is going to be a bit which Bandai want to take a peek. But we'll have to see. I believe this Roger is going to cost about at least 3k Rainbow Diamonds or above, like the new Light Element Whitebeard. And then, of course, if you want to start whaling it, start spending money to buy the tickets to get the guaranteed version of the Roger, then entirely up to you. We'll have to see tomorrow. But of course, Bandai did also play a bit of a gameplay for us, so we can actually watch it and see how it goes. So I will leave that to you to see how they both will operate when you see them tomorrow. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and good luck to anybody who's going to be summoning for the new Dark Runner and Dark Defender, new Roger Pirates units, Dark Rayleigh, Dark Element Rayleigh, and the new Extreme Runner Roger. Alright guys, let's just catch you up tomorrow then, and let you watch the gameplay then. I'll see you tomorrow then. See ya.
ね、ちょっとかっこよかったりしますよね。
かっこいいし、こうレイリーがディフェンダーっていうのがこう右腕って感じがしていいですね。かっこいいな。
さあ、行きましょう。
いよいよ再出発の時だ。
レイリ
いいね。
はい、じゃあレイですね。な感じとなってまして、通常攻撃は結構なリーチ長めで
リーチ長い。
シュッシュッ
すごい前飛んでく。
飛ぶスキルとなってます。はい。じゃあお宝ダッシュしますね。
はい。
じゃあおでん入ってもらって、おでんが入ってても、はい、無視してゲージが溜まってるのが分かるかなというふうに思っております。
すごい。
じゃあシールド削ってもらってもいいですか。はい。シールドありますので全然。
上のゲージのシールドが。
シールドですね。はい。
削られている。
じゃあちょっと。
あ、割れちゃった。
おでんスキルお願いできますか。でシールドも回復したかなっていうのは。
うわ。ジャスカイうまっ。
いやうまくいってよかった。ドキドキ今心配したらどうしよう。
さすがプロデューサー。
確かに生放送でね。
でスキル2です。これもう8機のエースと。
うわエースかっこよ。
強そうこれは。
おお。
じゃあ入ってもらってでスキル1ですね。まあおでんの特性をこう無視して倒すことができます。
演出がかっこいいな。
そうですね。ちょっと次じゃあロジャーをやりたいので倒されたいと思います。適当に削ってもらえるとありがたし。
じゃあちょっと殴りますね。このシールドがね。
シールドが。
おお。やばい。それ取っちゃう。危ない。ちょ
っとキャラチェンジをね。うわ。
じゃあ次は
ロジャー
を使わせてもらえればと思います。はい。
うわ。
この最後にですね、PV でもあったと思うんですけれども、まあ白ひげとロジャーが最後に酒を飲み交わしてたと思うんですけれども、そのシーンのロジャーとなっております。はい。
通常攻撃もリーチ長
いね。
はい、となっております。じゃあちょっとダッシュしますね。はい。ダッシュし始めますよ。となると、気絶を振る。うわ
その間にぐんぐんダッシュできる。
5秒間5秒間。おお。俺が求めていたやつだこれ。俺が邪魔されなかったやつ。こ
れ最高じゃないですか。
邪魔されるのが一番嫌なんだよこれ。
じゃあ次はい。ここを取りますよ。はい。じゃあ白ひげも。おお。はい抜き続けます。これでも抜き続ける。
これでも抜き続ける。白ひげに対してもこれ。
すごい。
強めです。強力な性能となっております。はい。うわ。で移動性能にも非常に長けておりますので、まあカムサリですね。これで移動して。
早いし長い。早いし長い。激アツ。
で気絶状態を付与してたりしますし、 はい、これがスキル2ですね。
うわ
はい、でこれでまあ一陣もこう取れたりとかしますね。
カムサイで一気に移動して裏取りとかもい
ね
けるんですね。
そうですね
超
はい
スピード速い。
めっちゃ速い。
うん。
うわ絶対欲しい。
欲しい。
何これ
欲。しいっすよね。
欲しいよ。
その旗取ってる時のストレスのやらないストレスの
うん
ね
はい
なさがいい。
でじゃあエースあれをねいきますか。これもねはい
受けたダメージを返す。
でしかも貫通できますんで、
こんなにダメージ入っちゃう。
まあ非常に
強っ。
となっております。はい。まあこのね白ひげと
白ひげ
ロジャーとちょっと燃焼ダメージ食らってますけどまあこの2人をこうやっぱ作りたくて
いいですね。
うわーいいな
うわ
そうなんですよ。もうおでんもね、
おでんも
おでんも来て、
あの頃のねあの頃の。
はいこの
うわ
ー。
こ
わ
れがちょっと倒そうか。
急にひどい。
ー急にかっこよく決めてたのに。
はい。まあこんな感じとなっております。
これめちゃくちゃ